with Hunter, the Beast Hunter thing that you were talking about, and I don't know. I think it's that's why I'm so fucking torn.
Well, Beastmaster is just a DPS.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I don't want to. He even said that. I don't know, dude.
I think you're like thinking too much about it.
Well, I'm thinking about like the late game stuff.
Yeah, we'll just find other people who are in the roles.
Well, if we get as far as like you, me, and Zeke and everything, it's only 5, right?
No, raids are 40.
Oh, well, what was the 5 stack thing you guys were talking about?
Those are just dungeons.
Is it mandatory which characters we are then?
No, basically you just have 3 DPS, 1 tank, and 1 healer.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll just pick the ugly looking ones or something.
Yeah. I say I'm pretty. You're just overthinking it.
When are we gonna be able to interact with each other? Is it like a tutorial thing and then we see each other at level
So
5 or something?
we all start in specific areas. I don't know what the new areas are, but I know Exile Reach is one of them. I don't know if that's like accessible to every starter race, because normally back in the day you chose a race and you started in that race's starting zone, and then you would slowly meet each other at your like home base in each faction.
Yeah, when I was watching Rooster Teeth and all that stuff, when they picked like a panda class or something, and they were only with all the pandas. But then when South Park did it, everybody was a different race, so I was a little confused.
Yeah, you meet up after a while. But since we're a group, we can totally just run past everything, go get on the boat, go to wherever the person is, and then just level up that way.
And not even do the quest stuff, huh?
Well, not even do the quest stuff for your starting zone. Then you go to the other person's starting zone and do the quest line there, because you don't have to do yours. You can do the other person's. Every quest is accessible to everyone. So it's just a matter of just meeting up.
Would you prefer being in your own area?
Well, I don't give a shit.
You don't want to be with the little goblins or whatever.
To be honest, I am probably gonna roll a since I'm doing Hunter. I'd probably do either Night Elf or what are those things called? What are the small boys? No, not goblin. No, trolls are big. Dwarf, thank you.
I knew it was goblins. I said that already.
No, dwarf.
Oh, you're gonna do the Eric Cartman?
Well, no. Well, yeah, I guess, but dwarves have like a passive where guns do more damage, just a little bit.
Right.
And night elves have a passive where bows do more damage. So if you run one of them, you're probably going to use a bow or a gun instead. And hunters can only really use bows and guns.
Did you want a gun?
Well, yeah, so I was just going to do like guns and then just spec in engineering so I can make my own guns.
Okay. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and then Beastmaster lets you have 2 pets fight for you, so yeah.
I think the only one that sounded like super appealing to me was the from the OP ones, I guess. Just from hearing it, I guess Monk.
I will say monks are the weird class.
Yeah, right. There's always a catch.
Well, no, so they don't use mana. They use I don't know what it's called, but they're these little orbs.
Great.
Yeah.
That one's already off the list. I don't want to play. I don't want to play fucking Emoja, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Here, I'm gonna give you a little link to the playable classes. There we go. So just once you want to look at more, you select it, and then you just scroll down. It'll have its specializations.
I think I'm good on all the Emojas and whatnot.
I didn't even know you were playing fucking Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna start it up while we were talking or whatever, but this level's kind of free. I didn't. I just turned my brain off and just chatted. You only get 2 units, and there's only like 1 more. It's like the start of another area. They make you earn like all the units.
See, I want to know what monks like.
I honestly thought you were looking at your thing.
It's chi and energy.
I honestly thought you were looking at your stuff, and then.
No, I just wanted to see like heirlooms and shit to see if my heirlooms go to other servers, and they do.
That's good.
Yeah.
Get rid of this priest.
You can always be see, apparently druids are bad. That was just surprising.
I probably just picked a meme one. I was just trying to make Mythic and all that crap work, so we could just have a good time. When we get to the late.
It will. If I need to like roll a tank, I will, like later on. Because he said that the best tank right now is like a Blood Death Knight, so I could just roll that.
Whatever that is.
It's just a little Death Knight that has little bones floating around them.
Little skeleton.
Yeah, they can summon skeletons, like little tiny guys.
What do you think of Heather?
Who?
Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn Heather. She's kind of busty.
Heather?
Yeah, her name's Heather. I don't know who she is, but when I was playing this level earlier today, she has some cans. She's like an assassin.
Remember Heather? Yeah, I don't remember Heather.
I'm talking to her right now.
Yeah, I see the blonde bimbo, but I just don't remember Heather.
She's like rude as shit to like rich people or whatever, but then like to like these hillbillies, she's like really nice.
You could always do a warlock.
Yeah, that was one of the ones he said to do.
He says that that's the best in class, or the best class. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
It's probably the affliction.
Probably right now.
The affliction warlock.
Who knows?
Best class in WoW. Shadowlands.
I just figured with Toasty being #1 mage or whatever, or top 1%, like you guys were saying, that it would probably be in my best interest, especially streaming this stuff, to pick something that we could get to the end of the game with no trouble.
I honestly think as long as you don't pick the worst class, it'll be fine.
Fine.
Yeah, and apparently Shadow Priest is the worst. And Druid's the worst class, period, apparently. So.
I bet you motherfuckers try to make it work.
As long as you don't pick that, it'll be all good.
Ooh, I I disarmed him, that means I can steal his weapon, and he's just a villager. It's because it's too strong of a weapon, I can't steal it. That sucks. Dude, I know when I was younger, I fucking disarmed the boss and stole his fucking weapon. I was laughing so hard.
Demonology Warlock is apparently the best one. Okay.
82% chance to hit and miss. What the hell? Yeah, especially in the morning. I know I have like an ass ton of free time, but I've been like kind of running through these games. Not speed on level, but I think it's getting to the point where see she's got some breasts. It's getting to the point where it's kind of like I think what's gonna take longer is downloads.
Downloads for what?
Like the game, like I have to remember how to do like certain stuff.
For like the Wii shit?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, actually, this isn't like an issue or anything, but this happened to me recently. I tried to do a PS1 game. It was Forbidden Memories, the Yu-Gi-Oh game, which is like a really quick game, so that's why I wasn't like talking about it too much, but I told Toasty about it. And when I loaded it, it runs like it's gonna give you a seizure. Like it runs like that.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. And I did a bunch of different sites or whatever, but I actually just think it's like I don't know, dude. I did like a PS1 thing instead of trying to run it on PS2. And no cap, the PS1 thing didn't even run. Like, it just didn't even go.
It's probably so the first one that you ran probably was just the way it rendered the video.
Well, it wouldn't render it good, and then when you hit start, it doesn't run it, and then all the forums that kind of like talk about it, there's nobody having like the definitive answer on how to get it to run correctly. Like nobody knows. And then most of the people that like say stuff, it's like posts from like 2006 or something. From all I could find. Yeah.
Best warrior class in Shadowlands. No.
Okay. So you're saying that is common L, right?
Yeah, but there's ways to change how it renders normally.
Okay. From what I saw, nobody had any answers. They were like, I may have mentioned this part to you, but they basically were like telling ways that you could run the thing if you have a physical disc. Like they're like, if you have the physical disc, this is how you basically tell your computer to run it. This is what it looks like. That was it.
Which emulator are you using? PCSX?
Oh my god, they're trying to kill me. No, it wasn't PCX or whatever. Hey, now, look. Hold on. What's her name? Just got like 4 crits. Let me get out of this area.
Yeah.
It's almost done. There's like a boss left and that's it. Daddy's gonna hurt if it hits. 26. 0. 0. still doesn't kill? That sucks. Probably should have equipped a different item, but that's fine. That's a more likely chance. Nice. Okay, how does he take him out now? Okay. I just wanted that shitty situation out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay. It is... I guess I'll just go to recent downloads. EPSXE. I believe that's the program.
What was it called?
It's EPX. It's EP, like lowercase EPSXE 205. That's what it's called. And it like runs it. It runs it on like a thing. It looks real fucking old, dude.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. What do you use it for PS2 games?
I was doing it for PS1. I was trying to run a PS1 game and it was just being kind of scuffed. And I was like, forget it. I don't need to necessarily grind these guys for the boss or whatever, but I don't want to fucking get poked out. Okay, 18, 10. Yeah, you can just kind of charge them.
Wait, what's your guild game are you playing?
I was trying to play Forbidden Memories. It's a really old one.
I have the PCSX2. That's like the PS2. I'm pretty sure they made the PCSX as well.
It is old crayons, dude.
Well, I'm just looking at emulators right now.
It should, if it looks like a bunch of crayons, you found it.
Found what?
The emulator that I'm referring to.
Oh, no. I don't want, no. That one's probably bad.
People were running it, but it did look kind of like Play-Doh. Don't do it to
I would
me.
rather, if you want like a decent
I
one.
can't believe that hit. Are you serious? 39?
This one is
Okay,
the
thank goodness.
preferred one.
It didn't run on the PS2 one.
I don't want that one. You just need the core.
The core?
Yeah, the PS1 like BIOS dumper and shit like that.
Retro art?
Yeah, so it's something that can like, as long as you have like the BIOS of the.
They talked about the BIOS a lot.
Yeah, so as long as you got the BIOS, you can throw it in RetroArch, and then you can just play any game you want, really.
They talked about the BIOS, but then that was the CD stuff that I was saying.
No, the BIOS wouldn't be on the CD. BIOS would be like, you would get into your like PS1, dump the file, and then you would just put it on your PC.
Okay.
Because BIOS is just
No shot.
it's like basically just program on your motherboard, kind of.
This boss
really
is
big.
trying to play with me, dude. I don't like it. Oh my god, he went for it. Okay, cool. I don't lose. It don't even matter. That 36. Fuck you. You tried it. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, I did this last time and I lost. I don't like this. I'm hitting the boss first. Fuck the XP, dude. I don't want to do it all over again. 81. Hold on. 81% jam. This is 99. It's possible. It's possible to throw this. Wrath, crit. I really wanted Heather to take out that guy, but on this level the boss moves. And only really Braum can fight him. Okay, Iron Axe, more likely. I hope I don't fucking miss, dude. Like last time. Thank God. Last time that missed. And then he walked over to my girl. A 36% chance to hit. It hit me. I was so fucking impressed. But I guess you're saying if you download this one, it will run it, or it will just make the one that I already have run it?
Only if you get a BIOS.
So I had a one of the BIOSes, but I'm telling you, they were talking about it's for burning the CD itself to play it on your computer.
So the BIOS will allow you to run the emulations onto it, because basically what RetroArch allows you to do is you throw the core and the BIOS shit into it, and then it will just run like a normal PlayStation. It'll look like you're just booting up a PlayStation. You'll have the main menu and everything.
Jeez. It does seem like quite the hassle just to play an old school PlayStation game, though.
I don't know.
There's only a couple.
RetroArch.
There's only a couple of them that I would even want to play, from what I saw.
Yeah, but RetroArch's for like all emulations.
It would work even for these.
Yeah, so basically what RetroArch does is someone made it so that you can throw all your emulators into one thing.
Oh, that's so fucked up. Braum was just like, while y'all are hiding in the ceilings and attics, we were toe to toe. We've already seen war. We know what war is like, dude. It sucks. What would you say about the emulator thing? It
I'm
just got
saying
really
that,
real for a second.
no, someone just made it so that you can put all your emulators in one spot. So that RetroArch was made so that you can just run every emulator under RetroArch. So it's a one spot.
Would that kind of screw up my things, or is it just like that would be the new place to put everything?
Well, you don't have to use it for everything. It just gives you the option.
Sounds like the thing I should have been using all along.
Well, there's a few extra steps per emulator, but once you set them up, then it's usable. But you have to do it per emulator.
Per like a game or per like
No,
each
per emulator.
Yeah, per like DS or all that other stuff. Sounds like setup it's the way to go, but I kind of already have all this stuff on this, so maybe when I'm done with all this, I'll definitely check it out.
I will say the tutorials for each emulator is like 40 minutes long.
Oh, well, I was about to fucking copy and paste and put that in the DM, but now that you've said that, never mind. Forget the PlayStation 1. There's other systems. I'm good. I'll come back to it. No cap, it has been a disaster. That the PlayStation 1. I didn't even say anything to you about it originally and everybody else because Forbidden Memories, like, because what I was gonna do, right, so these don't last forever, is that game's like really grindy. Like, I think there's only like 50 characters in the game, and the way it works is you get cards by drops, and it's just like RNG. I think the speed run of it is getting Meteor Black Dragon. And what I was gonna do, because the way the game ends is there's like a gauntlet of 6 that you have to fight through. But I was just gonna get as far as I could with the regular deck, which is to that gauntlet, and then right before the final boss, just put in an AR code or like a code to give myself like the best cards, and then just beat that section and complete the game. Probably all in one sitting, because it's very short. Like, very, very short. So when the emulator started to, like, kind of bug out on me, I gave it a couple hours. But I was just like, I'm spending, like, hours on this, but the game's only going to be, like, a half an hour. And the only other thing I saw was, like, Crash Racing or something. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of short games that I was just I don't know, dude. I was kind of like, this is, I don't know, I could do with it or without. Then Toasty started bringing up, WoW, and I think there's another game that's coming out soon. Like, it just kind of seemed like there's enough out already that I'm kind of fine. Plus,
There's a game coming out soon.
I thought there was supposed to be something to come out at the end of this month.
At the end of the month, yeah.
Well, this week, so after this weekend's over, right? Let's just, okay. So WoW is probably tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that's Saturday, and then it's like I'm obviously gonna be doing other shit before and after the WoW stuff, but like it's that there's that, and then Sunday whatever, and then the work week, and it's kind of like Tuesday Smite for all the Nickelodeon stuff. I'm probably gonna be jumping on that, and then we're already in the double digits, and then it's like, I don't know, man. It just kind of seems like there's a lot of stuff around the corner that breaking my fucking computer trying to get run a 30-minute game. I just kind of set my priorities.
The game you're talking about is Digimon Survive, right?
However,
yeah, I wanted to play that.
So that's the 28th.
Brahm and Nephili decide to travel
That's
to
not so far.
Melchior,
What is that,
the capital
3
of
weeks?
Crimea, and inform Queen Elincia as to the gravity of the situation.
I don't know. I got plenty for the next couple of weeks. I honestly have enough for months. In emulators alone, not even just PC. I definitely do want to give these PC games a shot, but this is free. I spent like $80 on gas alone today, not to mention food. And drink. I don't know how comfortable you are talking about this stuff since we're on the topic of money, but you must be getting paid quite handsomely to be able to like really lug around the stuff you're doing and look for houses. How do you handle all that stuff?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't fucking know. We're just living. In all honesty,
for me, almost all the income and stuff that I'm looking into is kind of like managed to like a section and like goods and all that stuff. So when I think about like your kind of like situation, because there's like all the stuff like insurances, phone bills, blah blah blah, and then utilities and all that, I'm like, with my current stuff, it just looks like it wouldn't be able to work out. Where I guess in your situation, you gotta get all this stuff ready for people you got to pay.
yeah. We're just hoping for a fucking recession at this point.
Yeah. I honestly am surprised that I've been getting a lot of the game like equipment and stuff like that for pretty cheap compared to like gas, dude.
Oh no, I'm not. It's been.
Dude, I told
chipsets are cheap at the moment.
Dude, I told you, Alicia, dude, right there on the left. I told you she had cans. But anyway, the recession stuff I hope comes around, but I don't know, man. I don't know about it.
We're waiting for it. We're waiting until like January.
My whole thing with the economy and whatnot is I don't know really. I thought the whole reason why we were paying more for gas was because of the whole Putin thing, but
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but then there's a part of me that thinks the main reason why we're paying more for gas is because of when Trump gave everybody